20 pi laser cutting machine for you. We are going to show you the machine parts and we are going to show you how to operate the machine so we can see the cutting speed and cutting effect and so on.
Yes, we have FL120 ready for today's broadcast test. So let's go inside the workshop and check it out.
So here is our
Some machine has been ready for production, and here we are, this one.
So here is our FL120, fully automatic pi laser cutting machine. Can you give us some basic information of this machine?
Yes, of course. This FL120 is specialized in round pipe cutting off by laser, and it can cut through. It can cut pipes ranging diameter ranging from 15 to 120 millimeters, and the basic cutting length of this standard model is 30 millimeters to 1,200 millimeters. Here is the main part, the most important part of the machine, the laser head. We use the brand we use is Osprey, Chinese famous brand. Let's go around at the back side of the machine to check other components, right? Of the machines, which contains all the electric components of the machines. And you can consider it as some kind of organs. Here is the servos that we use to control the movement of all the axes. They are supplied by Delta from Taiwan. And here's the air switch and relay. They are supplied by and the chiller to cool down, provide cooling water to cool down the machine, the laser generator, and the laser cutting head, as supplied by SNA, also a famous Chinese brand. And here, the part of the loader. This loader, we call it a bundle loader. That means you can use a crane like this to load up bundles of tubes here for the cutting, in the machine for cutting. With this loader, this machine can realize automatic pipe cutting and feeding and loading. A standard loader like this can load up tubes ranging from 3 meters long to 6 meters long. And also the loader, we can also extend the loader to customize to your size. Maybe if you have tubes like 7.5 meters long or 8.5 meters long, we can also extend the loader to meet up your demands. Okay, let's go front side of the machine.
So who is going to start up the machine for us?
Actually, I can start up the machine. The main point is to show everybody that the machine is not that hard to start up, not that hard to use, to operate. Okay, let's. So I would like you to follow me step by step. I would like the camera to follow my to see the actions that I will start up the machine. Okay, let's go. First of all, I will check the main power. The switch right here. This is the main power switch. If it's on, then the machine it's already connected perfectly to the power. So now I will go back to the control panel. Wait for a second. Wait for a second. Main power is not on. Stop the servo. You see, and then to activate all the axes and the servo at first. And then I will turn on the control panel, the control system, switching it. And there will be some movement to readjust it. And then you can see the interface of the control panel have come out. Wait for a little seconds to make sure that all the movement has back to datum. And then the chiller. I will activate the chiller. It's really important to remember the procedure to start up the machine properly, because that the chiller will provide the cooling waters to the laser head and the laser generator. So you have to open the chiller for over 1 minute. Then you can activate the laser generator. Okay, I think that we can. You see that the chiller is on. There are sounds coming out. The fan is activated. That means the chiller has been on, and the cooling water circulation has been on. Now, it's time to activate the laser generator. But if you still wanted to use the machine, you have to go back to the laser generator to check that whether it is on as well. There's a buttons right here. There's a buttons right here that you need to press it to turn it to red. You see, it's red. Then it means the laser generator is already to provide laser power.
So the machine is ready for cutting now?
Yes, of course. But before cutting, I think it's really important to check some parameters, because every time the machine you have to check it one step by step before standard production, right? Now I will show you what is needed to check. Laser cutter is right here, right? So I will have to check the cutting first. That means I have to check the laser power first. Laser start power is 300 watts, and this is the power parameters. If you want to change the power, maybe you turn it up or decrease it. You just have to press it. Oh, sorry, password. Yeah, here. If you want the maximum is 100. This is for. If I want to tune it, I will tune it 35%. Then it will automatically adjust to 35%. If I want to turn it down to 20%, then it will turn it down to 20%. And the other things are also the same. You see, simple, right? And then the cutting lamp. If you want to change the cutting lamp, maybe I will let's say change it to this is 80. Let's say you will set it into 100, and then press this button for a few minutes. You see the movement of the positioning device. Okay, then it's at the right position for 100 millimeters cutting, and then we manually feed the pipes. We manually feed the pipes until it hit the positioning device.
So now, it's ready now?
Yeah, yes, we can activate the cutting for once. Here we go, press this button twice. There's an alarm coming out. Sorry. 仲未切得嗎? Okay, after a piece of cut, stop the machine. This is the procedure that we are going right now is for manual cutting one pieces of the pipes first, because we will suggest our customer to cut a piece of pipes before normal production, just to check the cutting effect and the accuracy. So now we check this piece of pipes. This is the parts that just cut it. It's really hot. You can see the cutting effect. It's smooth and clean without any kinds of deformation. This pipe is OD 38 millimeters with 0.4 millimeters thickness. It's a stainless steel pipe, 304, I guess. Not guess. It's 202. 202. I'm sorry. It's a 202 to test the cutting length. What? It's 100. Yes, it's 100, but slightly before 100, slightly not very correctly reach 100. There will be some kind of errors in the positioning device. But if you can also compensate this error to plus it to 0.2 millimeters or maybe 0.1 millimeters to relocate the positioning device to get the exact excellent cutting length accuracy. Just pressing right here. This place to compensate the error. Let's say we compensate it to 0.2 millimeters. Press OK here, and then we relocated the positioning device again. And we manually cut it once more time. Here we see another piece cut it. Now we check the accuracy again. Now we get exactly 100 right now. So now we get the cutting effect right. We get the accuracy right. We have to make sure make the machine into normal production automatically, right? So we will have Mr. Lee's our engineers right here to reset the machine back to normal for auto production. Hold on a second. 依家切換去自動切過所有啦。Okay. Now the machine is on auto mode. Sorry. 先唔用除渣，先唔用除渣。 we will have to we will now test the cutting speed. Let's say we test it to 2 or 3 minutes. Let's see how many tubes that it can produce.繼續切啦，唔好理佢啦。It's not a problem. They just want to test the product, whether the machine can continue cutting. You don't have to stop it. You don't have to stop it. Okay. We stop the machine for a couple of minutes. Just now we test the machine that has been over nearly 2.5 minutes. Let's see how many pipes that we get. Okay, now you see 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 50. Well, in nearly 2.5 minutes, we got 50 pieces of these kind of tubes. Let's make a little calculation, right? A minute, 60 minutes, we can get nearly, how do I say? Someone need a calculator to do the calculations. Just now, we said 50 in 2.5 minutes. That's 20 in a minute. Let's say 60 minutes in an hour. We will receive 1,200 pieces like this, like this pieces of pipe, 100 millimeters of long, 100 millimeters, and 0.4 millimeters thick, 38 millimeters diameter. So. And of course, we can tune the machine to a faster speed. This is a very average capacity of the machine. Okay. So now, just now we test the cutting, the fully automatic mode of the machine. I think that some people may have other questions about the machine as well. You see, we use the. I think that the machine is very qualifying for the productions of like auto parts, sanitary, kitchen hardware, furnitures, or even pipelines engineering. We have customers for this model, other countries, you name it. And I think that this machine is very special, and it can meet the demands of auto parts industry. Actually, we have a lot of customers who is using it to produce gas or water or air pipelines in the car, or even car frames.
Yeah, that's very good. And I think the auto parts industry have a higher standard for their parts.
Yes, of course. And just now, there are four reasons that we think that the F120 is perfect for auto parts manufacturers. First of all, is the cutting speed. As you can see, the cutting speed just now, on an average point, 1,200 pieces of pipes per hour. If you use a traditional saw blade cutting machine, I consider how many pipes you can get in an hour, maybe 500 or 600. And but if you use a laser, you can make sure that your production the production efficiency of your products can reach at least 2 and 3 or even 4 times higher than the current status. And the second one will be the accuracy. Let's make accuracy of these several pipes. Shall we use a tape? We will check the accuracy. We set the cutting length to 100 millimeters, right? Let's see how many pieces are exactly at 100 millimeters. 80 or 100? 80. I will set 80 or 100.
Yes,
80, not 100, 80. This one's good. Yeah, 80, exactly. Choose this one. 80. Now this one. Yeah, 80. A little bit, yeah, it's 80. It's also 80. Yeah, it's 80.
Our audience want to see the cutting surface.
I will show the cutting surface later.
Okay.
And you can see that we choose the pipes, the 50 pieces of pipe, like 10 or 8 pieces randomly right here to test the cutting accuracy. And all most of them all of them are match the demands. So you see it also match the accuracy demands of the auto parts. And the third one, and someone have already asked the questions of the cutting surface, right? And that's the point that we would like to show you why the cutting surface is already very important, because we also have an anti-spatter function to make pipes, right? So just now the pipes we cut right here. You can see that there are some kind of a dust that you can feel it.
Yes.
Very not kind of smooth, right? It's the dust. It's the cutting dust that coming out from the laser head, because the laser, when they cut through the pipes, and they will have to melt down some kind of metal dust. So the dust will sparkling all around in the pipe, inside the pipe, and then it will stick into the wall of the pipes. You see how dirty my finger is. This is the metal dust. And this kind of situation is not allowed to auto parts. And we will have our special patent technology, the anti-spatter function, for this model.
What's that exactly?
The anti-spatter function is to avoid such kind of phenomenon, such kind of situation, the dust inside the wall. We will have to seeing is believing, right? So now we have to cut. We will restart the machine to cut the pipes again, but this time with anti-spatter function. Mr. Lee, would you like to help us? Now we will start. We will have the stack on off. This is the anti-spatter function. Now we'll press it on. Okay, just now we cut these pipes with the anti-spatter function. Here is the pipe that we cut just now. Just now. You can see inside the wall, no dust, very clean, smooth, very clean and smooth. Can you use your finger? My finger is dirty.
Yes, very smooth.
This is the one that we just cut it. That we cut just not without the anti-spatter function, and you can see exactly the difference. You see on the wall there is a dust right here, but this one nothing. This is this kind of high request are very popular in auto parts industry. That is to bring no pollution when the pipelines have to come through the water. So that's the third point, that we think that the FL120 is perfect for auto parts production. The last one, the last advantage of this model, that is it can be customized. Why? Some people may ask that if I want to connect this machine with some kind of conveyor or some kind of chamfer machine, how to do it? You can see that we can place conveyors right here, and the conveyor, and when the machine is keep cutting the pipes, the conveyor will transform the machine the pipes to another machine, and to finish the procedure of the production without problem. And the other customization we can do to the customer is extension. Some people may say, I would like to cut the pipes into 4 meters long, 3 meters long. How can I realize it? We can extend the machine bed for you. We have already make a successful customization to a domestic customer for 4 meters cutting length. And that's the four advantages we can of our FL120.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's really amazing, right? And actually, this model is ready to deliver to customers in Thailand. He also used this model to produce shock absorbers and exhaust pipe, things like that. Are there any questions from the platform?
See. How large is the tube can be cut?
I have already mentioned that at the beginning, the cutting capacity of the machine is ranging from diameter 15 to 120. And also sometimes people may ask, can I cut smaller pipes like 12 millimeters or 4 or even 6 millimeters? Yes, of course, this machine is able to cut, but because we have to act the machine with a bundle loader, but the bundle loader has its request as well. So it cannot automatically feeding.
But it still can be cut,
Yeah,
right?
it still can be cut.
Yes,
yeah, it
that's
still
good.
can be cut.
Okay. How many hours can it run for a day? This machine.
Actually, machine can perform 24
So
7.
that's non-stop.
Yeah, non-stop. No, you just have to you just have to observe some. You don't have to set a worker to sit right here to watch the machine all day long, because the machine can automatically
Yes.
cut the pipes as long as you have people to load up the
Load up.
pipes on in the
On the
in the
loader.
loader. Then the
Then-
pipe then it can perform automatically all day long.
Yes, that's pretty good.
Yes, yes. So machine don't feel tired. They don't
That's-
have motions, right?
It can run
Yeah.
680 days a
Yes,
year.
65 days, 24/7 without rest.
So that's all for our audience.
Okay, so just for now, right?
Yes. So
And-
this is all for our FL120
Yes,
model.
that's the part of the Apple 120. It's
Yeah.
over. So
Besides this model, I think our audience may interested in other model as well.
yes, of course. We in the section 1 workshop, we have other models that we were
Really?
producing.
Can you show us?
Of course, let's go. Oh, don't forget to turn off the machine, okay? First of all, you turn off the laser head, and then the cheater. Then we switch off the control system and the servo. Okay, the machine is already off. Then we can go. It's some kind of safety. It's a safety measure. The workshop is full of machine right now. Now we have to place it. We don't even have too much room for passing.
Yes, this is our workshop 1.
Yeah.
We also have workshop 2 over there.
And here's the section to produce the FL70 and FL40. This one is it's a fully monomatic one. You can see the machine back is extended. This is the standard model for cutting length within 1 meter long. This one is extended for 2 meters long. Most of them are still in production, not available for operation currently. Yeah, these types are already packed and ready for delivery at any time. Oh, this model is special. It's the online laser cutter for tube mill. Because we know that the tube mills in the tube mills, the pipes keep coming out during the production with a production speed, maybe like 9 meters per minute, 10 meters per minute, 12 meters per minute. And the advantages of this model is that the laser head can be synchronized. It can synchronize with the speed of the tube mills. And also, if you want to type in the cutting length you want, if for some customer they may have tube mills in their cut factories, because with this kind of machine, they don't have to cut the tubes into 6 meters or 8 meters before production. They can use this machine to cut the pipes directly, and they can use the pipe. They can use this one to produce their products directly from the tube mills. That's very convenient for some customers with tube mills.
Yes, especially for the company, they are implementing just-in-time system.
Yes,
so
of
they
course.
can help them to reduce the effective and inactive stock.
Yes, they don't have to restore too much place to store their 6 meters long tubes. They don't have to worry about any secondary their process, because the laser will do the job.
Yes,
and that they can spend more money, more cost on R&D, not to spend too much cost on some simple things like a secondary process, okay,
Yes.
Or labor. They have nothing to worry about the product. And here's those four models are the FL40 and FL70. These 4 models are
Yes.
for foreign customers. This one, the longest one, It's
How
able.
long is it?
The machine bed it's about 3.5 meters long. The machine bed is about it can cut the pipes up to 3 meters long. This is the longest version that in the factory now. It's for a Russian customer.
So it's customized.
Yeah, it's a customized. It's the customized one. Second one, a shorter one, is for for Turkish customer. It's also a customized one. It can cut the pipes up to 2 meters long. And those two ones out there, they are for a Korean customer. And you can see the machine is also in customization as well, color. Some people, yeah, some customer they may have different requests on the machine colors as well.
On the appearance.
Yeah, on the appearance. They would like to use the machine in black, in white, or even in red. But we can also do this kind of customization to meet their requirements.
Maybe they also want to have a logo on the machine bed.
That's not a problem. And also some other special requirements, like they would like to extend the longest R&D department to do customization to meet their requests. They are also in production progress. So I'm sorry that today we are not able to perform any kind of cutting by these models. So we really would like to show you. Oh, here you see some shaver machine. Why do we have a shaver machine in the workshop?
Why?
Because we will set up as I said in front of the FL120. We will help to set up the production line for customers.
So that's one of our service?
Yes, one of our service. I guess the conveyors is some places right here. Yeah. Oh, the conveyor. We also have conveyors right here. That's you see those two sets of assembly machine and these two sets of conveyors. That's for one of our domestic customer who would like to set up production lines along with our laser cutting machine and the assembly machine. We will provide this kind of customization and service to our customers. We have we have strong R&D ability to do so. Are there any kind of questions there for this part?
Let me check it.
Nice to see you here, Ken. I like your professional service. Who said that?
Yeah,
that's
Ken
my
is a
honor.
professional.
Yeah, that's my honor to provide professional service to customers.
You deserve it.
I deserve it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any kind of questions?
No. That's all.
That's all for now today. Okay. So I would like to show the other additional parts, the air compressor. I mean, because some customers who are first timers to technology, they don't know about the some special device like the air compressor is also very important to before they use laser.
So this air
requires over 16 at least 16 kilos of compressed air for laser operation. So you have to before using the laser machine, you need to be very sure that your compressor is able to provide up to 16 kilos of air pressure. And that's why we also provide we also supply air compressor to our customers. Because one of these kind of air compressor we call it 3.0 MPa models. That is they can provide compressed air up to 30 kilos. 30 kilos. Yeah, 30 kilos. And one of these kind of one set of these air compressor can supply at least 3 sets of laser cutting machines like this one, like the straight cut of series, the FL40 and FL70. At least 3 sets. One of our customers, our domestic customer, we have visited several weeks ago. They are stainless tube mills, tube making factories. they use 5 sets of our FL40 to provide cutting service to the customers. But they only use 1 set of 3.0 MPa air compressor for 5 sets of the machine's operation. Some people may worry about the air compressor, the noise of the air compressor. Actually, we have a little test. When we visit the customer. The noise is not opening during the operation because the machine they have this kind of air tank that will store enough air, compressed air inside it for long term of operation. So we get for 1 set of machines operation, the compressor after 15 minutes or 20 minutes of operation, the compressor will provide at least 2 to 3 hours operation of the laser cutting machine to use the compressed air. So basically, let's say 9 hours of operation time in a day. That means only 3 times of operation time for the compressor to make noise. And each time the noise will only last for 10 to 15 minutes. So it's not quite a big problem for customers in Europe that will have limitations of noise. And also the decibel of the noise of the machine, of the air compressor, usually is below 90 decibels. So it's not a problem to meet the limitation. And do we have any questions about these sections as well?
No more.
Oh,
So far.
currently no more. So I guess the broadcast today is off, and we are going to have a Labor Day holidays tomorrow, from tomorrow. And I would say if you have any kinds of questions, technical questions, or requests, you are feel free to ask by WhatsApp, WeChat, or other mobiles or on our Alibaba platforms. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel or our Facebook group for more information about our machines and our service. You will feel free to contact us anytime, and we are happy to offer you the best service. And until next time, until next time, let's stay safe. No, not that kind of saying. Not that kind of saying. And until next time, we will show you another interesting things in our workshop. Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.